Welcome, Irish fans, to the Vaughan Stables, the home of the famed Culver Academies Black Horse Troop and Equestrians. And this is one of the main members of that troop, one of the magnificent black horses here. This is Patton, named after one of the great leaders in American history. And today, Patton had the honor of carrying Coach Kelly onto the practice field for the final practice here at Culver.
You know, we're at the Culver Academies, and you know, they've got one of the greatest equestrian programs in the country, and I just thought it'd be fitting that the head coach would represent that. And you know, we're playing two teams that you know, feature a horse prominently, you know, as their mascots. That'd be Florida State when they ride that horse out, and USC, and we need to beat both of them. So it was a little way for me to remind our guys that you know, that's coming real soon.
This is an idyllic place. If you just look at postcard photos, it looks like a place you could take a vacation, but this was not a vacation. And I know it's been a hard week of work for your players, and you're hard on them, but you also want them to stay loose enough to get the work done, and I imagine that was part of the thinking about the horse as well.
Yeah, I mean, you come out on the fifth day, and you know your guys are tired, they're sore, but you want to lighten it up a little bit. And so I think we lightened it up a little bit for them, but you know, we also know that, you know, there's work time too. And so I think they want to see the human side of you, you know, as you're grinding them and, you know, trying to get them to be the best they can be. I think it's important to show that there's a lighter side to you as well.
It was pretty strange because he looked real natural on that horse. He had his little baton or whatever, smacking it, make it go faster, and I don't know, he looked real comfortable, so it's nothing new to him.
At first, I didn't even know it was Coach Kelly, to be honest. I thought it was one of our equipment guys, Adam. And then I took a closer look, and you know, I know his voice. So he started talking, and I seen the horse come out. I was like, wow, that's really Coach Kelly on a horse. He always, you know, likes to keep that kind of relationship with all the players. Like, you know, he's a funny guy, and you know, he's, you know, all about the team. So, you know, him coming out on his horse is, you know, I can see that out of him. You know, he's that kind of person. He's a funny guy, comes out on the horse, make everybody laugh. But, you know, when it's business, you know, time to put work in, you know, we do that. He gets serious.
For more than 100 years, the Black Horse Troop has represented the Culver Academies to the world. They've participated in 16 U.S. presidential inaugural parades, more than any other high school organization. The Culver Academies are co-ed, and the female students also participate in the equestrian program. In fact, the group, the Equestrians, were started in 1980, and they have marched alongside the Black Horse Troop in 7 presidential inaugural campaigns. It is easy to see why the Culver Academies are so proud of their equestrian program. I'm Jack Nolan, Watch ND at the Culver Academies. Watch ND presented by St. Joseph Regional Medical Center, official wellness partner of Notre Dame Athletics.